Hello, everyone. Denise Carpenter from ReikiAssociates.com here. And we're going to continue on with our series, Meet the Practitioners at the Lotus Wings building. So that's my second hat. I manage the Wellness Center at the Lotus Wings building, 30 North Street in Perth. So we've done our first one. So if this is the first one you're tuning in to, go back on Facebook or go to my YouTube channel and you'll see an interview with Corinne Russell. And today I am very honored to introduce you to Gwen Hughes. Gwen has been at the Lotus Wings building for a little bit of time now, and her business is Perth Hypnosis. So welcome, Gwen, to this interview. And how long have you been at the Lotus Wings building now?
Thank you, Denise. I think this January would be, I believe that'd be 2 full years. I think I've
Yeah.
done 2 full years and I would be starting my third.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
wonderful.
yeah.
Gwen just brings such light and such sense of joy and playfulness to the practitioners as our day goes on, and she's just so wonderful with other people's clients too. So you've just
Mm.
it's a joy to work with you, Gwen. So
Wonderful. Thank you.
you're welcome. So with this series, I'm going to ask Gwen a series of 4 questions, and if there's anything that you want to speak about a little bit more, Gwen, just please feel free to. And then I'm going to just take the opportunity. If we want to talk about something a little bit more, I'll just ask you a couple more questions.
That sounds perfect.
Okay, so let us begin. So could you share the personal journey that led you to your current modality? What was the moment or experience that first drew you to this specific form of healing? And how did you become so deeply engaged in it?
So thank you for the question, and I'm going to apologize. I have a cat that's decided that she's going to come hang out with me, so I hope that's
And
okay.
what's her name?
Her name is Gracie. I'm
Hi,
not sure if she's
Gracie.
going to let me pick her up, but
Hi, welcome, Gracie.
she's
Oh,
she's not. When she wants attention, she wants it, but it's always on her terms. So,
of course, yeah. We love,
so
we
my
love that.
journey actually, there she goes.
No.
So my journey started with was working in the corporate world and during COVID, and just the energy, the heaviness of that energy, and I was fortunate enough to have the idea pop in my mind to go see you for Reiki. So I booked 3 Reiki sessions, and the first session was amazing. It just let off a lot of heavy energy and just felt so much lighter. A lot of emotions came up that just was time for that to be released.
Mhm.
So I know I gained so much from those 3 sessions that I come home and I really want to know what it was about. I want to understand Reiki and practice it myself. So that was where I started with doing Reiki with you. And I have my level 2, so I'm a practitioner.
Mhm.
And then just getting into that learning of just learning something and taking it to the next level, I happened upon hypnosis.
Mhm.
And that was just an eye opener. Like that was really interesting. So most of my clients that I see is can be mostly for hypnosis. So it's different. It's hypnosis that can be facilitated for different things. So I'm just going to kind of explain a little bit about how it really can help you. It kind of just what I say is I hold this space for you. So whenever I take you on a hypnosis journey, and it's like a guided meditation,
Okay.
and I hold this space for you to explore what it is that needs to be released, or if it's a habit that's ready to be let go of, we can kind of see where it is and maybe the root of where it is and see why we still have it. And often enough, that can be enough to start letting it go. And then after a couple more sessions, it just gets to the point where there's no reason for it any longer.
Okay.
So it's just a very gentle way of taking you into a very quiet place of yourself and gaining your own answers. And most times when you're ready for that type of thing, it's ready to be released as well. Yeah.
So when they come into your space, are they on a treatment table, like a Reiki table, or how does that happen? Like um, what would they physically experience when they come into your
Hmm.
space and have a
Yeah.
treatment?
Yeah. So it does work well because I do it on a massage table. So they have
Okay.
like the pillow behind them and then one supporting the back of their legs so that their lower back is supported.
Mhm.
And yeah, so it's actually just there. The lights are turned down low, and I'm very close to them. I actually am very close to their head,
Okay.
so I can watch their breathing, and I can just see how they're responding to it. And most of the time, they're just in such a quiet place because they're in a relaxed place. They'll have a blanket on just to make sure they keep their body warm because there can be about 15-20 minutes that you're in this really light trance. Um, yeah, so they just lay there. I will guide them into a place. There's times where I will ask them something and they'll tell me what the information is that they're getting.
Mhm.
Or I just kind of take them on a journey. And then so what we also do is we record the session.
Okay.
So it's recorded on their personal device. And then I ask them to either listen to it as a meditation at least once a day, or at night when you're going to sleep. You can put it on, just let yourself fall asleep,
Mhm.
and it kind of does the work with your subconscious mind while you're sleeping, or if you're meditating. It just takes you into that quiet place again and it kind of reprograms. So what we're doing is the place in your subconscious that's holding that pattern, we're kind of like removing that pattern and putting a new pattern on top of it.
Okay.
So that's where the 21 days of, they say 21 days changes a habit.
Mhm.
That's what we're doing. We're listening to the recording for 21 days to release what it is and to change the habit.
So would you say that would be the most significant benefit of coming in and working with you? Like, what would be the most
Uh,
significant benefit of coming in and having sessions with you?
I would say the most significant benefit is that it's done in such a nice, relaxing, subtle way
Mhm.
that there's not a lot that you have to do.
Mm.
So
As
I
the
really like,
as the client. Okay.
absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
So if you decide to come and you
Mhm.
call me and we do a quick consultation on the phone,
Mm.
um, you book your session, you come in for your session, you record the session, and you listen to the session.
Mhm.
That's the only thing you have to do.
Okay.
And then after about 3 weeks, I'll check in with you, see how you're feeling. Most likely, things have started to change, but you won't even notice that they're changing.
Mm.
That's where I say it's like such a nice little subtle thing.
Yeah.
You won't notice that. And you'll actually even feel. So, for an example of if you're coming in to release a habit that's ready to be released,
Yeah.
it reverberates out into the rest of your life as well.
Mm.
So when you are taking the time to listen to the hypnosis session at night, it's putting you into a very nice space as you're getting ready to fall asleep.
Mm.
As well as meditating, where people say, "Oh, I can't meditate," but if you're listening to it as a meditation, you are now assigning 20 minutes every day that's just for you.
Mm.
So because you're doing that, you're feeding a part of you that when you're working with the outside world, you actually are a lot lighter. You handle things easier. Life is just a little bit easier because you're not getting all caught up in the racing and running around.
Mhm.
You're giving yourself some time every day for 21 days where you're just putting yourself in that really relaxed place.
Oh, that's awesome. So what
Mhm.
would you say would be the core principle or philosophy that truly guides what you do?
So I would say it's having holding the space for the people through either hypnosis or Reiki, um, for them to reconnect with that part of them. Because I do feel that we have the answers.
Mhm.
It's just, again, our life is busy. We have family, children, husbands, work, everything. We really don't have time to like really listen to
Yeah.
that little voice inside of us that knows what's best. So I just help you reconnect to that part. And I do feel that through both Reiki and hypnosis, the more you do those things for yourself, and it's not like they need to be done like every week or anything, like just enough that you're doing
Mhm.
time or doing something for yourself, that little voice gets stronger.
Mm.
And so it's almost like, to me, it's like my guides, it's like my internal voice, it's my higher self, it's my soul.
Yeah.
So I can be caught up in my thinking of something, and then I'll hear something and I'll be like, oh yeah, It
Mm,
makes me realize I don't need to think that. I don't need to worry about it.
okay.
So I like that I can say I can help you reconnect to that part of yourself
Mhm.
and hopefully build it like a muscle and see how important it is for us if we do take a little bit of time. It's not that we have to, but if we kind of start making a point of doing it, eventually we just want to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, do I remember that you are taking some classes to further your studies with this? Can you speak about that a
Yeah.
little bit?
Yeah. So I'm very excited. So I just completed a course called Authentic Self Hypnosis.
Okay.
Um, so I really like it's a it was a course that I did with a group of people, and we were practicing with each other. So I really got to experience it. And I do feel that I do feel a lot has changed internally for me. And and I often think of it whenever Oprah used to have, I believe it was oh, I can't think of his name now. But I think he wrote the book Seed to Soul, or Zokoff, I
Yeah,
think it
yeah,
was.
yeah,
He would talk about your authentic self.
yeah.
So I feel like this is what this hypnosis can be.
Oh,
So in this hypnosis, I connect you with your soul. We have you go into your soul will show you a past life
mhm.
about whatever you need to learn about whatever's going on in your world right now.
Okay.
It will actually even show you why you chose to come to Earth.
Mhm. Nice.
And then from there, we can see we talk have an interview before the session as well, and we talk about anything you want to address, as if it's family, if it's again, if it's a habit, or you want to know, like, am I on the right path, or is there something more for me to be doing? Any questions like that. So we get to a certain place in it as well, and then we ask your soul those questions, and we see what the answer is that they give you.
Mm,
So again, this is all recorded.
yeah.
And then at the end of this, we take you into the future. You can either go 1 year, 5 years, or 10 years to see what your soul sees, to show you what path you're going to be on.
Okay.
And then we bring all of that, which is the really wonderful part of it. We bring all of that and merge it all in with yourself now.
Mm,
So it really helps. Like I've done it a few times now with different ones in our class. And it's like it showed me that I'm exactly on my path. And it's like it showed once it showed me that, I'm like, it's almost like you're kind of like the weight's off
yeah. Yeah.
because I'm trying to maybe make it move faster or make
Mm,
myself get there or do this. And yeah, it just kind of gives you a different perspective. You're like, oh, and really, it's going to sound pretty lame because we always hear this, but all we have to do is really stay in the present. But it's very hard to do, right?
it
So,
is.
yeah,
It is. Oh, that just sounds exciting.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So I've now added that to my hypnosis sessions. That will most likely be my main hypnosis at this point,
Okay.
because it can really help you with a lot of things. You'll only go to where you feel comfortable going.
Mm, nice.
So, and I just remind people that in the hypnosis, if there's something and you're not comfortable, you just open your eyes.
Okay.
You're never in that deep of a trance. You just open your eyes.
Mhm. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So I have one final question then. So
Mhm.
Lotus Wings is the collection of practitioners dedicated to integrated health in Perth, Ontario, Canada. So what was it about the mission and community here at the Lotus Wings Wellness Center that attracted you to join and practice in this location?
Hmm. So it was actually because of you.
Oh,
Yes. So I had been at Lotus Wings for different things other than the time when I was doing Reiki. And there's just an energy to the building.
mhm.
And then I was practicing in another location, and it was just things were working out that I needed to make a shift. And when I reached out to talk to you, and you explained to me about if I did a lease, how you help with promoting on the website, on your Facebook, and on your social media platforms, how you put a sign on the building, and really the the cost of the room is so inexpensive. It's so manageable for like a new practitioner
Mhm.
or anybody that's kind of doing it just a little bit here and there,
Yeah.
or it's everything about it is very accommodating,
Mm, thank you.
um, to make it easy for a practitioner to start and feel like they're part of something.
Mhm.
Um, they can make a coffee, make a tea, chit chat with each other. And considering it's right on North Street, it's right on the truck route. You
Yeah,
wouldn't know it.
exactly.
You really wouldn't know it. You hear like a little bit of a rumble sometimes,
Yeah.
but you would not know it. It's such an inviting place for practitioners,
Mhm.
and everybody's always respectful of each other. And it feels pretty special so that I can go in, show that I'm in house, and yes.
Away you go.
So
That's beautiful. Wonderful. Now, if people want to get a hold of you to book a session or maybe just talk some more about hypnosis, how would they go about doing that?
So you can go to my website. I'm always updating it, so I need to update a little bit more again. But I have my email address on the website. So the website is www.perthhypnosis.ca. So
Okay.
it's not com, it's .ca.
Mhm.
So my phone number, my emails on there, and a description for what I do. I also do Akashic readings. So there's a description in there as well. So you can reach out by that, by text, or directly. Most of the hypnosis I do like to do in person, but I do offer where you can do it on Zoom as well. I'm
Okay.
actually doing some practices for the to finish up on this course. I have to do 10 practices, and I'm actually seem to be doing it with people all over the place. I've actually reached out to a
Okay.
couple people and they've told a couple people. So I'm kind of, yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to be doing quite a few of them on Zoom. So it's definitely going to get some good practice in for that.
Yeah, it's just so exciting. I can't wait to see
It
what it
is.
does because it will grow you as well as a practitioner. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's wonderful. Well,
Absolutely.
yeah, well, thank you so much for coming and doing this today, Gwen. And we'll put all of that information about how to contact you in the notes below the video. And it's such a pleasure to have you here. And we'll just see where we grow.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're welcome.
And we'll talk to you soon.
Wonderful. Thanks, Gwen. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye bye.